Hey guys, so I understand it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I figured I'd do one. Shop update time. I haven't been very regular with these, and that's because I've been kind of busy. Kind of busy doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of that, trying to do the whole house thing. But as far as in the workshop goes, some of the stuff you've probably seen if you've been paying attention to the channel. I have the shadow box here that I will be getting back to, and I also had a screwdriver swap with Lumberjocks, and I'll throw up some pictures of that for what I created. And then these are the ones that I got in that swap. And these are in the style of turn screws made by Todd JB on Lumberjocks. And these are pretty freaking sweet. He made them all on his own. He East Indian rosewood for the handle portion. He made the brass ferrules here and then filed them to fit the custom blades that he made out of O1 tool steel and then hardened. And then you can kind of see he hollow ground so that they would be nice and parallel at the ends. So these are pretty sweet. I've used them a little bit on some planes, but I look forward to actually putting them to some more use once I get a chance to get back in here a little bit more. I have a couple of other little things I need to take care of, mostly relating to the lawnmower at the moment. But yeah, so I got a whole pile of saws here. There's a couple of them here. And then I also have a whole stash of tools over here in the corner that my wife didn't entirely know about until she got home from a vacation where she was up at home. But yeah, so these are all my grandpa's old tools from his workshop that were left after he passed away. I have all those. There's some more out in the garage too, and then there's some more tools that I'll be picking up as well in the future. And a cat that apparently really wants to be on camera, or at least on audio. And for some not necessarily shop related stuff, at least woodworking related stuff, I've been working on a review for the Mod Zoo that should be getting out soon. And as always with our Mod Zoo reviews, at least most of them, there's a full custom water cooling loop installed with hard lines. So that's also been eating up a little bit of time, was getting that all installed together and taking the pictures and writing up the review and all that fun stuff. So that was one other thing that I've been working on lately. Still being followed. Over on the other side of the mod room here, as I call it, I don't know if I've had an update on this, but I got a bunch of video of it, so hopefully I'll have a project. But this was another little computer case that I threw together real quick. It's another wooden computer case, though this one I spray painted. Sorry, the lighting kind of sucks. I wasn't really ready to shoot video of it over in this corner, but yeah, so hopefully I'll have more extensive video on that coming up sometime in the future. And out here in the garage, these are couple more tools, a couple more sets of sockets and stuff that I got from my grandpa. These are some more of my grandpa's tools. I stashed most of the power tools in here. Some of these things I've plugged them in, like the smaller of the two drills, not this one, there's a smaller drill, throws a few sparks if you try and use it, so I'm not sure if I'll be using that, but they're still kind of cool to have. Maybe someday I'll throw together a tool chest of all my grandpa's stuff. This I haven't really had in an update, but this was a drill press that I picked up a little while ago. It's an old Craftsman from, I think, 1946-ish, somewhere in there. And it's an old one, but works great. I'm pretty happy with it so far. It's got a little bit of an issue with the belt in that it's been on the machine for a while, so it sort of has a bit of an oblong shape to it. So it introduces a little bit of vibration. So I'll probably pick up a new one of those Yeah, you can kind of see how it likes to have this nice oval shape to it. But so I'll probably pick up a new one of those just to see if I can get rid of a little bit of the vibration. But other than that, it runs super smooth for being so old. So pretty happy about that. Now on to the more major purchases. I have actually not really major. I paid more for the drill press than I did for all three of these machines, but I have a Foley 387 saw filer, a 385 retoother, and then over here I have, I'm forgetting the number, but it's a power setter down in there, and then all of these ratchet bars and carriers up here that go along with that, and a plate that I've been messing around with. So hopefully I'll have a video of something on that at some point. It's kind of fun. The retoother is pretty easy to figure out, pretty quick to get results out of that. I have cleaned it up a little bit, not a whole lot. I might do a little bit more, but yeah, the automatic filer, however, is a different beast entirely. This thing is, complicated to say the least. So this will definitely require a little bit of learning to kind of get figured out, but basically you get the idea of how it works if I just kind of crank through here. Essentially this crank will lift and lower the file which is held in that arm, which also sets up a feeding pawl that'll push the saw to advance it however many you set, and there's a ton of different things that you set for feed rates, how far you want it to go, how tightly you clamp the plate, all that kind of stuff. So that'll be a fun one. I don't know if I'll ever actually really use that or not, since I'm fairly comfortable sharpening my own saws. It's just the retoothing part is what I suck at. So for $100 I was pretty happy with this, and mainly all I really wanted was the retoother and all of those bars anyway. So I'm happy. If I can get this figured out, I'll be even more happy. So now I think that pretty much wraps up about everything I had up here. So now I'll head back to the actual workshop and get some stuff on video for that. I finally got rid of all of the fluorescent tubes that were here, so I can luckily recycle those for free with the county. So I had some scrap wood that was up in the rafters. There were 16 tubes, so I built this contraption in this little box, and there was 2 pieces that I put over the top of it, and then I just ratchet strapped that to my snowmobile trailer and put all the bulbs in there, screwed the 2 top pieces on, tightened it down, and brought them there to the recycle center, and they took them for free, so that was nice. So now all those are gone, so I got one more box installed. Yay, one more box. And then I also started running some wire for the wall outlets, and so this one will go eventually. There will be an outlet box here, so this wire goes up and then over and across. Skipped one and then over down to this one, and then it'll go back up and over again, skip one and down, whatever. So starting to get that run. I have it run all the way to about here, and then this will go in that box once I get the next one run. But I need to get a bit extension because my bit, I'll be able to drill through these 2 outside ones, but I won't be able to get to the middle one. So I'll have to do that, get that extension, get that drilled, continue on. So that's kind of nice because that means I'm getting more stuff done. I haven't really gotten a whole lot done recently up until I started getting that wiring done, just because I've been doing so much other stuff. But yeah, I think that probably wraps everything up. I don't think I have anything else, at least not yet. So as always, thanks for watching. Questions, comments, let me know. Leave them in the comments below, or wherever you happen to see this. Hopefully there's somewhere that you can leave comments, and I do get to all of them eventually. Whether or not I respond depends on whether or not there's anything to respond to. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.